Hello my dear viewers, welcome back to my channel. I have moved apartments, that's why I have been busy lately, but now comes a new video and in future there will come more videos more frequently. But for today I just wanted to present to you another basic luxury item, and this time it's gonna be a scarf. Maybe you've already seen this scarf in one of my previous videos because I was carrying it in my handbag for emergency. And now that summer is slowly but surely coming to an end, it's time to take out our scarves. Unfortunately, even in summer, sometimes it's cold in the evening, and then a light scarf is always a good idea to have. So I'm not going to review a very warm winter scarf today, but a lighter scarf that is suitable even for colder summer evenings, for warmer winter days, and of course for autumn. Scarf that is very versatile, that is for me one of the most basic luxury accessories that doesn't cost a fortune, but you can really get a lot of use out of it. And as you already know, I don't own a lot of luxury items, but when I choose a luxury item, I choose very wisely, and I try to choose something that is not only basic but also timeless and that is versatile but not boring. So let's dive into today's product, which is the Gucci Wool GG Jacquard scarf, and I have it in the color silver gray, which is also a very versatile color. So this is Gucci scarf, comes in a beautiful Gucci package, like always. That's what I really like about those luxury items. They come in a very nice package, and I mean, this also attracts, of course, and you can later on use those packages or to put in the luxury items and have them nice and in order, or to use it for other things. So let's open it. And here it is. I have of course already been using it, but I put it back in the package for you. I also have the tag, and what I always take off, of course, very carefully with a small scissors, is the washing tag, because there are important information on it on how to care for your article. So this is the scarf, and you already see a very recognizable pattern. Show it to you in total. It has some wrinkles because it was in the package and I was moving apartment, so usually it doesn't wrinkle like that, but I just put it back and it got a little bit wrinkly. So it is a quite long scarf. Not only is it long, but it is also quite wide. So I will tell you the measurements now so that you can more or less imagine how big it is. There is the width, which is 48 centimeters. So that's this part basically, 48 centimeters. And then we have the length, which is 180 centimeters, 1 meter and 80. So it is a quite long thing. You can even use it as a belly dancer. No, that was just a joke. But I was a belly dancer in my past, and we always used those big veils for the dance, and it was reminding me of that. But of course the veils are much bigger. This is a scarf that you can also use as a stola. And you see that it has both sides that are usable. Actually, this is the wrong side. This is the back side, but you can also use the back side as the front side. It's just a little bit lighter. But the right side is this one, which is more like a silver tone, dark gray. And the back side is a lighter gray. So in the summer, I always like to wrap it around me in the evening, and it also looks elegant as a stola. Of course, it's not like a silk stola or something that you would use at the opera, but you could, because actually it looks quite elegant, especially in the silver color. But normally I use it just in the evenings or during the day, and like this for keeping you warm when it's getting colder, And of course you can also just wear it as a scarf. So you put it a little bit together, and then there are of course many ways to wear it as a scarf. Of course now my outfit is not matching a scarf, but you can imagine that it looks really nice, especially because of those two sides. There are lots of ways to tie it around. You can also just double it and put it around your neck. That's the most quick way, like this. So that's the quickest way to tie a scarf, or as I said, you wrap it around you. But there are many ways, because it is a lighter material, a lighter wool. It's not cashmere, it's a wool, an organic wool made in Italy. So you could even fold it, double it in the width so that it isn't that wide anymore, like this. And then you could do another arrangement. This should be hidden. You could also, So there are really many ways. I just don't want to hide the micro. And as you see, there is this Gucci tag inside. You could of course also take this out, because that of course doesn't look very elegant. I haven't done it, but I have been using the scarf mostly as a stola on my shoulders, and that's why it didn't disturb me so far. If you look closer, you see that it looks like a wool scarf, but it's very thin. This is not one of those typical wool scarves that are thick. It is really fine material. Of course, it is not as thin as, for example, a cotton scarf or a silk scarf, but it's something in between, and that's what I really like about that. You have usually those really thick and warm scarves, for example, cashmere, and then you have the silk scarves. But what is in between? This is in between, and I think this is the perfect scarf in between because it can warm you, but you won't get overheated. So it is thin enough to not be too warm, but thick enough to warm you. So when it's too cold for a silk scarf, then exactly the right time for this one. It has fringed ends, so the fringe ends are everywhere. There are very small fringes on the sides, and there are bigger fringes on the ends, like this. And then, as I said, it's like a double material, so we have this light side, which is the back side, and we have the darker side, which is the front side. And there is this classic Gucci logo or symbol all over the scarf, but when you look at it in total, then it looks not tacky, it looks not over the top, but it looks still like a nice pattern. If you don't have a scarf yet and you were thinking about buying a scarf, I can really recommend to you buying the Gucci wool scarf, because it exists in many different colors, and it's not so expensive. Here in Germany it costs 290 euro, which is even less expensive than one of the luxury perfumes by Gucci. For example, the Gucci Alchemist Garden. So imagine, the perfume will be used up, although it's beautiful, but the scarf will stay for a long time. And because it is so classic, I think it's a good investment piece, especially when you're starting out with luxury articles and you like luxury, but you cannot spend so much on a scarf. So this is why I really strongly recommend the Gucci Jacquard scarf. Tell me in the comments if you already have this scarf, or if you are thinking to buy it, or what you think about it. I'm sure you will be happy with it. Just leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Of course, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I will upload at least one video a week in future, and also talk about some other more general and deeper subjects. You can of course tell me what you would like to see a video about.